Okay.
All right, good
All
deal.
right, dude. We are live. Welcome back to the show, folks. VPE Live, episode or season 1, episode 3. Uh, starting to. We got ripped off a day yesterday because of the holiday, but that's okay. Tuesday. What are we in? Yeah, May 20. Yeah, Tuesday, May 26th, all day long. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Um, what'd you get up to, BDR? Anything?
No, nothing special. Another warm weekend in Costa Rica. Did a few errands, did a few things around the house. Just kind of rest and relax, recuperate. Went over to some friends. They have a pizza oven thing that was fun. Everybody got to make some pizza and eat some good food and hang out. But yeah, nothing
Nice.
really, nothing big. But yeah, no, everything's good. I'm ready to go this morning. Just checking, making sure is the stream showing up, going on your end because it's not showing up on mine.
It's
It says it's
yeah.
going
Apparently,
to.
oh, according to my screen, we're
Okay, cool. Because it says here waiting for you to start on my when I pull up the YouTube channel and see it, it says it's going to be at 7:17, which is a minute ago. Just making sure, maybe refresh or something.
yeah. I got nothing to
Okay,
refresh on my end. It says we're live and happening.
all right. Maybe we can get some
Oh,
confirmation from somebody because yeah, mine is not showing it. It says two
weird.
people are
Okay,
waiting.
I didn't. Hang on. What is this? Yeah. I haven't done anything different. So,
I'm going to ask the
but
chat and see if anybody else can see it because, yeah, mine is just showing like the waiting screen when I pull it up.
Aaron says Aaron says it's good.
Oh, there we go. Okay, I think it's good now.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
all right,
Sweet.
I'm up now.
Nice. Awesome. So yeah. Excited for this week. Should be a good one. The market is acting extremely bullish, and that
Yes.
bodes well, particularly for me. I mean, we get into this scenario though, where it's like, how freaking far are we gonna run? You know what I mean? Like,
Right, right, right.
uh, but let me get. I accidentally closed my chart here by accident, so I'm just gonna
Okay.
get it back up here.
Well, yeah,
Um,
according to the higher time frames, if we take a look at the higher time frames, everything is so bullish, so strong. Right now, we're sitting currently below the extension DML and the true average on the daily. But yeah, we've been up there, we've been above it already. So I have a feeling that we'll pass right back through that. And looking at our lower time frames, right now we just clicked over a new 50K candle, new 10K candle, and yeah, according to this, we still have plenty of room to the upside.
yeah,
Yeah, I would really like we were talking about before we started, I would really love to see a nice big healthy pullback though because of that gap up on yesterday. That's I mean I know that's like 400 points away, but I would like to see us regain, I don't know, 1 or 200 of that and set up some really nice longs. But it's hard to say where we're at right up here. I mean, again, it's like whenever you're trading, all time highs or near all time highs, it's kind of tricky. But so I would love to see it get a nice healthy, yank back down and build back up again.
yeah. I mean, took the words right out of my mouth. Really, basically, yeah. I got nothing to add to that. That's pretty much spot on.
We're on the
That's
same
pretty
page. Good
much
deal.
it.
That's
Yeah,
check.
exactly. Yeah.
Let's see here what Andy says on the day trading chat. Which, by the way, folks, the charts that you're seeing and everything are VolPro Edge. There's a community, a trading community over on VolProEdge.com, and there's a live trading, day trading chat where people are discussing things and whatever. And it looks like Andy has said, seems like we want to test Friday's highs around 30,000. Yeah, and actually, he's not even waiting for the bigger pullback. He's saying that a shallow pullback, or just get in at the open. He's pretty confident that this thing is pretty strong. So I don't know, man. This is going to be interesting to see what we where we land on this.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for me personally, I'm gonna. I mean, the Oracle's the Oracle, but just
Right.
for my own comfortability, I don't really like to participate like in the very, very, very first bit. It's just you can get so much volatility and whiplash. It's just not.
Yes.
It's not my cup of tea.
Right.
And plus, I would love just to see this thing push down a little bit to get a better price. I don't want to. For me, I don't want to jump in like above 900 here, and we get a whiplash down to 850 or something, because of the open. So, but
Sure.
yeah,
Sure.
everybody's got a different game plan and what they're comfortable with and experience
Uh,
points and whatnot. I just, for me,
right.
from experience, unless it's super, super clear, like once we've opened, I'm
Hmm.
generally hands off for the first five.
Yeah. 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 Well, yeah, because you got to have such a big stop loss not to get, like you said,
Yeah, not to
whiplash
get whipped
taken
out.
out.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly, exactly.
Very good, man. Very good. Well, I'm excited for today. Hopefully we get some good price action, get one or two good trades in today, and be good.
Yeah, I'm always excited, dude. I live for this shit. This is Monday to Friday is your average person's Friday to Sunday. This is
Right, right, right. It's a
this is
sickness.
my jam, dude. Yeah.
It's a sickness.
Buy My buddy Nick says buy high and sell higher. Yeah, you
Right.
got that
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
buddy.
There you
Yeah,
go.
absolutely. Good to
Oh,
see
hey,
you,
how you
Nick.
doing,
Thanks for
Nick?
coming in, buddy.
Oh, hey, how you doing, Aaron? Glad to see you in here. Thank you.
Let's go. What do we got here? 5 minutes.
Yeah, we're sitting at right at 5 minutes, 10 seconds. Let her rip, tater chip.
Yeah, what let me get the let me get yeah, so this is the daily chart, everybody. So like we said earlier, it's just this thing might get to Mars before Elon Musk. I'm not really sure. I wonder if we could bet on that on Polymarket, but
I'm sure you can. Uh,
yeah,
that's good, man. We'll see, man. I don't know.
weekly
This is.
here, yeah, we're just reaching for the stars. I could see this thing cracking 30,
Oh yeah,
cracking 30.
I think that's a given. I mean, let's be real.
Yeah,
This is because that's
yeah.
only
I mean,
from the day.
it's only
That's only
80 points away. Yeah,
and it's only 20 points from the overnight high. So yeah, that's a
yeah.
certainty. It's just that, do we challenge up into the 2-300s up to that second core DML on the daily? I don't know, man. That's we got plenty of there seems like to be plenty of energy that says we can do that. I mean,
And like here's the monthly.
and everybody had an extra day of
The
rest, so
look
man,
at look at
they
look,
might
look at
come
the
out
look at
froggy.
the monthly. Yeah, look at the monthly candle. Just a
Yeah.
huge donkey dick of a fucking
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
not even
this
slowing
market,
down.
yeah, this market's screaming, folks. Just screaming.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the pullbacks are a go.
Right, right. Yeah, let's see. Let's see let's see what's good. 3 more minutes. So what'd you end up doing this weekend? Anything fun?
No, weekends for me right now are nothing notable.
Right, right, gotcha.
I'm just in grind mode right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's get the
All
climate
right.
control going up in this bitch. What
Yeah,
what
so
what?
on this 50K, for everyone watching, it's the top chart. I would love to see a little bit of a pullback to about
Mm-hmm.
mid
So
envelope, somewhere in the eights. I'll start to feel comfortable. But I mean, this thing is just looking pretty strong. This thing could just push right up. It really
yeah,
could.
yeah. Good deal. Good deal.
My buddy Nick didn't say that. Tom
Yeah.
Hugard's wisdom.
Good deal.
uh,
Looks like we're getting a tiny little trend pullback on the 10K, but I will see how it accelerates once somebody hits the switch.
yeah, let me
1.21 gigawatts. Ah, lovely.
Yeah. Yeah, for anyone new here, once this market opens, I mean, I know these charts look a little strange when you're not used to them, but once you learn how to speak the language and what's going on here, it creates a really clear picture. I've said it before and I'll continue to say it again. I couldn't imagine trading anymore without this this perspective of the market. That's for sure.
Absolutely,
But
man.
all
Absolutely.
right,
Love it.
we're off and running now. Let's see what we get.
Yeah, we got about 40 seconds.
Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, we are. Yeah, my bad.
Yep.
Why? That's so
Little.
strange. My computer says 9:30, but my
Hmm.
trading software all says I'm at 9:29 and 30 seconds right now. That's really weird.
Yeah. You've got something a little off there on your network time. But no, the
That's
market did pick
crazy.
up just a tiny bit of volatility here too. The little pre-market.
Yeah, this might be our buy right here.
Yeah. Right. Oh, damn. Yeah, this is sneaking down. I really hope that they got in 3 seconds we get a big push. It'd be beautiful. There we go, and we're off.
Oh yeah, there it goes.
Oh, yep. Here we go.
I'm
All
gonna stay
right.
patient here.
Yeah, patience is better. Keep away the FOMO. We're good. We're looking good. Let's see if we get a pulled back here. Maybe 860-ish down to this extension DMLs. Probably. Yeah. There's a lot of sellers on the footprint right now. We're over 350, 360. So yeah, I think I'm gonna wait a minute and see, let this kind of find its bottom a little bit.
Hmm.
I think as soon as this selling pressure goes away, though, I might be a buyer, but it's not done yet. 400. Yeah, here we go. It's starting to lessen up. Starting to lessen up. Nope, here it comes again. Yeah, no, there's definitely a effort to push this thing down. See what they get for their efforts, huh?
Yeah. Let's see if this mild 10K pocket holds.
Mm-hmm.
10K pocket, 50K mid envelope.
Well, if this 50K is technically, by the definition, is entered congestion there on the last 50K candle. So technically, we could even push down here to about 825, bottom of the envelope on the 50K. So I don't know. I don't know if that's how strong that's going to be, but we're still over 500 on the footprint on sellers.
Yeah.
So that's definitely holding us down here. That seems to be fading now, though. Let's see. Yeah, now we're pushing up a little bit. Oh, not yet. Not yet. We're still sitting there right around that true average on the 10K. Yeah, the 50K is looks like it's reading it wants to come down a little farther. Like I said, around 825-ish maybe. If this congestion is gonna hold up. But then again, yeah, I could go down there and touch it for a millisecond and then shoot back up. Oh, good morning. Good morning. Oh, hey, how you doing, Andy? There he is, the man, the myth, the legend in the chat there. And also, I think
We got
that's
the Oracle on board. Holy
yeah,
shit.
nice. Good morning. And it looks like I think that's Moku. I think that's Moku with Jungle Jamboree. Good
Yeah,
morning.
good
Good
morning,
morning.
fellas. For anybody else in the chat that's new here, you have no idea who's in your presence right now in the chat.
Let's do it.
Big
Man,
Ranch.
yeah. I'm hoping this keeps pushing down a little bit. Give me that 825-ish, and I'm probably game. Yeah, and this extension DML is right down here at right at 825, 830. If this selling pressure keeps up, we'll get there. There we go. Looking good. Yeah, footprint starting to print more red. They're not done yet. The sellers are not satisfied. What do we got here shaping up? All righty. Yeah, and technically we were entered congestion on the last bar on the 10K. Looks like we're trying to exit to the downside already, but maybe just expanding the range. We'll know in just a minute. Oh, yeah.
This could be setting up for a lovely run back to the top.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, keep going, baby. Keep going. Dead low right here, continuing to push down over 500 on the footprint. So yeah, there's still definitely some energy pushing this thing down. We got a little ways to go. Hopefully, I'd love to see that. Doesn't mean I'm going to automatically jump in though. I got to see here. Let's see. Yep, as Andy said, yeah, if this 10K holds the extension on the close, it could be a good spot to long here. Looking
Yeah,
around
exactly.
820, 830. So let's see. We're coming up on the close. Does it hold? Does it hold? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. But I'm still seeing. I'm going to wait for buyers to come in on the footprint here. You know what? I think I'm a buyer here. Yep, I'm in. I'm in at 845.
845.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a tiny bit patient. I'm probably going to regret it, but
It's okay. It's all good, man. And my target's right around 920, so right back to the top of the envelope, basically somewhere in there.
yeah.
Let's see if we get it. I don't know. I might not. Seeing that we were about 200 on the footprint, I thought buyers were coming in, but now they're kind of slipping out. Maybe I was a little early. We'll see. We'll know in a minute. You got me on the screen there?
I do now.
All right. Very good. Very good. Let's see this thing push. Come on, baby. Yeah, I'm sitting right at 920, which is right just a tick or two above that extension DML at the top of the envelope there on the 10K. Hoping we got the energy to get there. It's struggling though.
All right, let those sellers get shaken out. I mean, if they're
Yeah.
selling on the footprint right now, they're not getting much for their efforts.
No, it's dwindling. The buyers are dwindling, but then they're coming back. So we'll see. It's around 100 right now, so it's not too bad, but it's not as strong as I thought it was when I entered. It was like it was around 200. So I thought, oh, here we go, big
I took
surge.
I ended up taking a position.
Okay, cool.
I'm at
Let's ride it. Let's ride it together.
yeah, I'm at 843.
I'd like to see a little more effort for halfway through this bar, but it can happen anytime. And like I said, I think 920 is a decent target. I'm going to leave it where it is. My normal bracket order that I put up be about 75 points here, right back to the top of the envelope. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, guys. And we're over 250 of buyers on the footprint, so I think they're slowly creeping back up. Oh. Where are my bulls at? Come on now. I think I'm gonna have to change my colors up a little bit so they can see it on the screen there a little bit. It doesn't look the same on mine and yours. We'll do that after this.
Yeah.
I'll do that off camera.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get a push up here, folks.
Yep. We're above the true average on the 50K. Come on, give it some support. I think if we close right around here, a little 850, 860, I think that gives us some support for the next bar, but we'll see. Yeah. Let's see here. Let's do it. Here we go. Give me this. Give me 860 on the close. Make me a happy camper. Come to daddy. Yep.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Now we're
Oh,
over
baby, let's
500.
go.
We're over 500 on the footprint now on the buyers. So I think they just showed up to the party right at the end of this candle or the end of this bar, which I love. Thank you. All right, here we go. Now let her rip, Tater Chip. I'm going to leave my take profit where it's at. I think it's in a good spot. Yeah, here we go. We're just starting to get above that VolPro reaction resistance level, which I love to see. We're above the middle of the envelope on the 50K. Yeah. Here we go. Come on, baby. Pump it up. Let's do it.
Yeah. I'm break even now, so whatever happens. It's all good.
Nice. Yeah, gotta get this. Gotta get above this extension DML though. That's the only thing for my take profit. But so far, as long as the buyers stay on the footprint, as long as everything's looking good, I'm gonna hang in here. I'm good.
Attaboy, BDR.
Yeah, we got, what do we need? Need another 20 points. It's got to get through 29,000. Sometimes that can be a little bit tough, but I think we're good. I think all I'm asking is just back near where we started. Yeah, back where we started.
I didn't mean to cut you off there, but I'm just reading Andy's message. Did you guys nail that 830 buy at the 10K extension?
Yeah, baby. Yes, sir.
Listen,
yes, sir.
I'm gonna set a new rule here in the House of VPE Live. No fucking stupid questions. Okay? Of course we did, baby. Of course we did.
Let's do it. Come on, baby. I just need another 20 points. Give it to me. You know you want to. You know you come to daddy. You know you want to.
VPE looking strong, buddy. Of course,
10 more, 10 more,
always looking strong.
10 more. You know you want it. Get in your home. You too good for your home? Let's go.
Once once this trade commences, then we'll give the audience a little recap of exactly what happened and
Yeah, yeah,
why,
yeah.
all that stuff. Because it
Uh,
really, guys, this was
there
a
we
10.
go.
But
Yes. Yes. Let's have it. Let's
let's
go.
go,
Let's
baby.
go. Full
Chalk it
take
up.
profit. Full take
Yep.
profit. Thank you. Good job. All right, there you go. And Andy called it, man. Right off the 30, right off that extension DML held on the close. I did hesitate just a tiny bit, but got in about 845, rode it up to 920, and look at that. It's still got some legs, but that's all right, man.
Oh,
I got,
we're cooking with gas, baby. Talk to me nice, Cindy. Talk to me nice.
by the way, just full disclosure, we're both trading on uh, prop firm accounts here. A lot of our people trade on cash accounts. A lot of them trade on prop accounts. I just picked up five accounts at $300 a piece. So I'm a happy camper, man. Just my little 2 micros.
Yeah, nice job, BDR. That
Woo.
was good, buddy.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thank
I
you.
love when the whole squad gets it too. Like
Yeah,
the whole VPE squad was in on that because like I can go to my screen now and show everybody. Like
yeah.
this
Let's
was
see
our
here.
jam, folks. Like we do this shit every day. Like that was not a surprise and that was
Oh,
nothing new. Like
yeah.
we got
Hey,
on the 50K here. Yeah, okay, yeah, on the 50K. So you see the green envelope here for anyone that's not familiar with VPE.
you've still
50K
got my
came down
screen
to
on. You still got my screen on, buddy.
uh it should be mine.
You got it now. Okay, it just switched over for me. I'm
Yep,
a little bit of
yep.
a delay. Okay, cool. Go ahead.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, so you're on a 10-second delay, dude. Remember that.
Yep.
But
Yep.
yeah, guys, so like I was saying, the 50K came down to the bottom of the envelope there. We had all the support in the world, and if you see this, the 10K started making a reversal pattern. That is that is textbook VPE. Like just the more experienced people probably took a buy somewhere in and around here. If you needed a little more confirmation, you probably would have waited till we broke into the envelope and had these DMLs as support. And we just launched right out of there. That's what VPE is all about, guys. That's textbook shit right there. I love it. Love it.
Yep. Yep. Good deal, man. And give me just a second here. Got to journal my trade, because that's what we do.
Get fill out your diary there. Yep. Fill out. Dear diary.
Oh,
Today
beauty, beauty.
Uncle Jay and I fucked shit up again.
Nice. Yes.
It never gets old. It's equally as awesome every single time. The end. Love, BDR.
Right. I
Oh,
love it. I love it. I love it. We're starting off the week strong, brother.
we sure are. Oh, my boy Dan Daniel in the chat. Dan
Yeah. Hey,
Daniel,
what's up,
everybody.
Dan?
Great trade, guys. Got that as well. Yeah, of course you did, fella. We're all on the same team.
Nice.
Use the
Nice.
same software, fella.
And
I would have hoped you got that. Like that was a gift. That was a gift.
right. And by the way, just a word on that, guys. For anybody watching who's not familiar with what we're doing here, this is not about trade signals. This is not, everybody's got to trade their own plan, and that's what everybody's doing. But when the indicator is so accurate and we're all reading the same book, we're all reading the same thing. And so it's no wonder we all end up sometimes on the same trades, but it's not about just, copying somebody else's trade. Anybody who's done that before knows that's a train wreck waiting to happen because you don't have the same risk management, you don't have the same trade management as somebody else. So, yeah, we don't enter trades just because somebody else is entered trades. We do it based on our own plan. So it's important.
That's solid advice. Solid advice right there. Couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah, there's nothing worse really when you enter a trade because someone else did and it was dog shit.
Oh,
You're just like,
yeah.
what? At least
Right,
when you go off, when you're shooting from your own hip, it's like at least it's on you. You know what I mean? But
right.
I mean, even though you and I use the exact same system, sometimes I'll take something that you just won't.
100%.
You know what I mean? It
100%
just doesn't. Yeah, it's
doesn't fit my
and vice
plan.
versa. Sometimes you'll take something that's just a slight variance of what I like. Like it doesn't. It's not one size fits all, right?
Not
And
at
that's what's
all, not
great
at
about
all.
VPE. There's literally so many ways to use this software. It's what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. We'll throw remarkable out there.
Yeah, there you go.
Big Wrench just says I just paid for my hotel suite here in Sweden for the next 2 weeks.
Nice, nice. Good
Oh,
job, man.
excuse me for living, coach. Excuse me.
Right? Well,
Love
why
it.
you call him
Love it.
Big Wrench, man. He's swinging the big wrench.
Big wrench. Wrench grande. And this thing, dude, we're pushing 30, almost 30,000 now. What a man, this is how do you like me now?
Right? Yeah, I know. Beautiful, beautiful. Love it.
How do you like me now? Something about it. There's nothing like catching 85 points on a Tuesday. I was about to
Hmm.
say Monday morning, but it is certainly not Monday. It's Tuesday all day. But
Yes, sir.
nothing like catching 85 points right off the hop. Oh yeah, that's a given, dude. That's a given. Just let us get our feet under us a little bit. We'll be,
Oh, I'm hoping, man.
buddy.
I'm
Yeah,
hoping.
it's a wrap. It's game over. If I have things my way, it's a wrap. You know, and this is something I've had to have to spend some time practicing.
What's
Like
that?
like we just had a spectacular trade. Like I mean, nothing's ever guaranteed. Obviously, like it's only probabilities. But that setup was very high probability. But like I've had to practice these times right here, like just hands off. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
now's not the time to be fucking around again. And it took me a long time to learn that, to be honest.
Hmm.
Getting my ass whooped, but I've learned uh I've learned to be happy. You know what I mean? Like it's good shit.
Right. Right, right, right.
I mean, yes, the what's the words I'm looking for? The trade setups and the strategy and that like you always say, that's only one pillar of the stool, right? It's
Yeah, you got to
all
have
of
all
it
three,
together.
buddy. You got to have all three. You got to have your
Yeah.
risk management. You got to have your, of course, you got to have your technical side, right? You got to have your indicators and your strategy, right? That's what. But what's funny is everybody focuses on their strategy like that's the golden goose, right? But they ignore the risk management. They ignore the psychology and the mindset. And you got to have all of that together. If you're not managing your risk, but your mind is strong, you're still not going to be successful. If you're taking too small of trades, cutting your winners short, letting your adding to losers, things like that. It doesn't matter how strong your mind is, you're going to be broke. And and
Yeah.
your strategy is so you got to have all three. And that's
Yeah.
definitely that. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Well, just to add to that, I mean, I know the viewers don't aren't familiar with Andy yet, or at least anybody new here, but the guy's never led me astray. From day one, everything that he has preached to me has come true. You know what I mean? Over time, and
Right.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
I before joining VPE, I was stuck in this scalper mode, and it was you need such a high win rate that
Oh yeah.
it's just not sustainable, and like your results are so. I had a lot of market knowledge before VPE, but it was
Uh-huh.
just finding a tried, tested, and true way to actually believe in and follow. And that's what
Right.
I've done
Right.
here over the last 8, 9 months, and it's completely turned my trading around. I mean, it takes time to learn the language, like I said before, but once you
Oh,
start being able
absolutely.
to speak it fluently,
Yeah, no, that's the stuff Andy preaches,
oh yeah,
is what's that? What we
he
got here?
says technically there was that one time at the bar where I led you pretty fucking straight. Hey, here's a here's a good one
Mhm.
for you boys. Here's a good one for you boys.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. I'm
So
I'm waiting.
I I get I get invited to this uh like one of these fucking I don't know where the invite came from, but I get invited to one of these like like these transgender cross dressing gatherings
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
on Sunday, right? I know what you're
Right.
thinking. I know what you're thinking. Sunday, bottomless mimosas, NASCAR, fucking sick, right?
Right. Right.
So
I was
so
going. I was there with you.
yeah, so you know, I'm like, ah, what the hell, right? I head on down there. Well, it's a bunch of post-op Mrs. Doubtfires. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
Right. 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 Tell me
so
about it.
whatever. I get about 8 or 9 mimosas deep. I just about goddamn forgot where I was. Okay,
No way,
your
man.
boy almost risked it all on a girl named Peter.
Oh, good Lord. And you weren't even in Thailand.
Wasn't even in Thailand.
Wow. Wow. So how did you get yourself out of that situation?
Uh,
How
I just had to
skillfully?
collect.
How
I
skillfully
just
did
had
you?
to collect. uh, guys, this is all entertainment. That shit never happened. It's just a joke.
Right, right.
I'm a wild one, boys. It's just funny. That's funny.
Mm,
I get about 8 mimosas deep. I just about goddamn forgot where I was.
that's funny, dude. That is funny. Let's see here. Let's go with bam.
All right. Well, what do we got going on here? Playtime's over. Let's get back to the markets a little bit here.
Right,
Oh,
right. Let's see if this will
we're
work.
still trying to charge. All right. We're either gonna break through 30,000 or touch it, or it's gonna. That's just such a big round number. It's gonna keep us down. But this market's so bullish. Who knows?
Yeah, but look where we are on the daily, man. We are at the dead top right now. We're above the true average in the extension DML.
Hmm.
That's another thing Andy teaches a lot of times. Is you see how these cores right there have a little separation, but they're not too far apart. A lot of times that acts like a magnet for price. So according to this,
Indeed.
30 280 and thereabouts is not off the table for but of course that's the whole day, but that would be a monster day, dude, because we're already up, what, 420. So you're talking another couple of 100 points. That could be a big day, but it's not impossible.
No, certainly not. Certainly not. Yeah, if you look here on this 10K, that was We had this pocket here. It broke at first, but then we regained it. It's yeah, we're still boding bullish, that's for sure.
Yeah, and
Would
right
I
now,
want to
yeah,
get in up? Would I want to get in up here? Not really. The prime opportunity was where we took it from on the pullback, but
yeah, brother, yeah,
if you
and
were
right,
still in this trade from earlier, I mean, no harm, no foul, but
yeah.
wouldn't really want to click the mouse up here, but hey,
No, no, and if I was expecting a continued uptrend, I probably would have stayed in a little bit, but I tell you, I probably would have gotten out. According to my rules, I'd have gotten out at 940. I would have only caught another 20 points, but I would have taken a country road to get there. Because my
yeah,
thing on the trends is, till it pulls back to the middle of the envelope, like when it's going to rip up. Like if we had started at the dead low bottom, like swept the lows and then going, I probably would have, stuck around until, till it comes back and hits the middle of the envelope. But yeah, we're pressed up against the high there right now for the day. We're making new highs, but yeah, let's let it form up. We got lots of resistance up above us, extension DMLs, core DMLs, kind of making a wall up there. So this is like any other game. We got to wait for the play to develop and then take advantage when the play develops.
yep.
Yeah, you're a hockey player. Tell us about it. You got to sometimes the defense is so good, you got to pick them apart. You got to separate them so you can get through.
Well, that's a bit of a different ball game. You just fucking two hand them. That's it.
Well,
That's it.
somebody's got to two-hand somebody then to get this thing to break open, I guess. But yeah, no, we're pushing up now. We are so close to 30,000. Ding, 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 ding. We're getting there.
Yep.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. And I got to give you the driver's seat for 2 seconds.
All right.
My K9 snuck out, and she likes to do bad things.
Oh shit. Yeah, you got to go get that. Definitely, definitely. Well, how's everybody doing this morning? Everybody caught a little piece of that trade that we just had?
Like,
Let's see here. What do we got? We got only a couple people watching right now. Hopefully, people can like, subscribe, and let's keep this going, man. Let's see where we go. I'm thinking we're probably in for a little bit of a adjustment here. We got, yeah, it looks like on the 50K we're wanting to exit congestion to the upside. And on the 10K, we're still just going to continue. Maybe this will have a little portion. Lately, the market's been pretty grindy, but oh well, just say that, and then it definitely pops. Got see what happens here. Wow, look at those. We got over 1,400 on the footprint for the buyers, so that is a huge
so.
push. But price didn't move as much as to represent that number, so we still probably got some resistance up here, right around yeah, just above this 30,000 level here. So we broke 30,000, but then pushed right back down below it. All right. Yeah, and this if you look at this 10K, it's definitely starting to trend back up, but it's not a clean trend. It's not a strong trend. We got we don't have on the last bar, we don't have a higher high and a higher low. Kind of went to the bottom of the envelope there almost, and well, yeah, we actually on your screen looks like we went through it and touched that congestion DML down there, that light blue.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let's see where this thing goes. See where she wants to go. Maybe we'll pull back here to about 975-ish or so, grab support and keep on going up. This is the last bar before a new 50K as well. So it appears that this 50K has definitely exited congestion here up above the resistance level. And I'll tell you what, man, I got a nice full bagger here in the bag, so I'm going to be patient, and it's going to have to really be another good straight up opportunity to get me involved again, because I'm happy with that. really trying to focus on consistency. That's such a big key. And I'm, pretty new in my trading journey here. So I'm really working on trying to be consistent and not a lot of wow factor, trying to keep that at a minimum. And for anybody watching, just so you know, I'll go a little bit, since we got a little bit of a lull right here. I'm going to go over just a couple of basics here. Like John mentioned before, these indicators and these charts look a little different than you're used to. We don't use candles around here. We use the bars, and the only indicator we really use is from VolPro Edge, the creator, Andy Owings, and all these dots and all these lines. He does a really good job of explaining it over on volproedge.com. You can sign up for a 14-day free trial, take the course, see what it's all about. But I'll do my best to kind of give a quick summary here while we're watching the price action here. Those green area there, that's called the envelope. And we got a top of the envelope, a bottom of the envelope, and then we got that dotted line in there is the middle. And those are important levels. And then you got these DMLs. When we talk about DMLs, it's all these little colored dots, and you notice they're in pairs. So we have, except for the true average, which is the beige one. But you got the hot pink ones. Those are extension DMLs. Those are generally considered kind of the outward price potential. You see, as this price action's moving right here on the 10K, which is the bottom screen there. The ones that are then going to be where the next bar prints, those are called the oncoming. Those are actually live and moving and adjusting as price moves. And once they get ready to go to the next bar, those things are set and permanent. So then the next ones start working up. So what these do is these basically tell us kind of where the market wants to go. And of course, this is all probabilities. It's not prediction. We don't do that. Nobody can tell you where the market's going to go, but they definitely help give us hints and give us clues as to what where price action is based on a long bunch of statistics and lots of math. We don't know. We don't get into how the dots end up there. That's Andy's brainchild, but we know they work, as evidenced by that last trade we got in there. They told us that basically there was support there, and it pushed off and caught a nice little trade, nice little long. But yeah, go over there, give the trial a shot, 14-day free trial, and see what you think. I know that those of us that have learned to speak the language a little bit and are still learning every day, I swear by it. I love it. It's taken me from zero to I won't call it hero yet, but whenever you catch a full take profit trade, you feel a little bit like a hero. But
it's always a great feeling.
Oh yeah, definitely. And that's also one thing I mentioned before, how as soon as the trade was done, I journal, and I know that doesn't make exciting content for you on YouTube, but one of the mechanics of that was why I journal right after a winning trade, even a losing trade. But it takes my eyes off the charts for that 5 minutes or so while I'm busy documenting what I was doing, why I took the trade, what I did right, what I did wrong. I try to re-summarize why I was even in the trade, what made me think about it, and I try to capture all that. I do a screenshot and mark it up, and then I save it for later, and I can go review that. And I think it's a really important tool that helps calm the emotions down, because even after a winner, that impulse to, oh, I'm on a hot streak, and jump right back in and give all that back, it really helps manage that a lot. So if you're struggling with that, maybe give that a try. Give yourself something to do other than, because everyone says walk away, but that's harder to do. It's easier to say than do. But give yourself something else to do. And for me, the journaling has become just part of what I do, and it takes my focus off and helps me come back with a cooler head and try to make another good decision. Got the dog all handled?
Yeah, I just had
Good.
the dogs out, and then yeah, we're good to go here.
Good deal. All right, now it's my turn. I'm gonna go grab a little more coffee. I'll be right back.
Okay. It's not too much happening at the moment, guys. It's just have to wait for the next opportunity if there is one. I mean, we got the whole day still, so anything can happen here.
Alrighty.
Oh, so we I'm just looking at the prices here. We did get into the 30,000 territory briefly.
Yeah, yeah, we got up to 20 and then right on the button and push back down. So yeah, we'll just
I noticed we
wait for
got
this.
these I noticed we got
Mhm.
these double cores here on the 10K.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we got
Oh,
extension DML on the oncoming. Well, there's definitely a resistance line up here. It's going to take a little bit to bust through it. And right now on the footprint, we're showing about minus 200. So I don't think we're breaking through there in the next few seconds.
yeah, I think Jungle Jamboree, is that Maca? Is that Maca in the
I
chat?
think it's Moku.
Oh,
Oh,
Moku,
okay.
Moku, my bad.
Yeah, Moku. I think that's Moku.
Yeah.
If correct me if I'm wrong, Jungle.
Yeah, we can absolutely explain the last trade here.
Yeah, yeah. Go ahead, take it away, John.
So, yeah, so uh this 50K bar here was the open, and we got your classic flush down. And the reasoning why I like the trade is because we're at the bottom, mid to bottom envelope on the 50K, and the 10K here started to show the classic reversal signs. So, I mean, just it's a mix of VPE and just well, mostly VPE, but market experience. We get that classic rip and dip at the open. Yeah, let's.
Well, yeah, I think basically how like Andy talked about it too is that you see on that we were in congestion on the 50K and then it which was up there at the top and then the next bar cycled down, which is classic congestion action play, came down, touched that congestion DML there, okay, and that right about 827 or so, which is where if you look over at the 10K, the extension DML is right there. And he said if that holds on close, we're probably good, which played out perfectly because we did hold that on close. It closed above that. So the next bar over, and again, he called it at about 8:30, which is probably where he got his entry in. I waited just a little bit more to make sure we weren't going to do a continuation on the downside, but I went ahead and entered about 8:45. So then that went ahead and pushed on up and did exactly what it was supposed to do. I got out at about 9:20, and if you look at you look at that, that basically tells you get support down at that level, and that's what it pushed off of.
Yeah, and for me,
Yeah, he asked, "What do you mean by
these.
reversal sign, Jay?"
Oh, so yeah, exactly. So, as you're so if you're looking at the 10K here, as you're watching these candles take shape, you're watching how they are behaving. And if you look at this one right here, it opened and it could not go lower for the life of it. Like you could see the reversal starting to play out in real time. I have a lot of confidence with these, so I have no problem taking buys down here. But if you wanted to wait for a little bit more confirmation, you might wait till it pushes up into the envelope or maybe even the close or the open of this candle, sorry, when you have all these DMLs to support you. And this is if you've studied VPE, like this is your classic reversal and push up. Like it's so textbook, it's not even funny.
Well, and I think I add just a little bit to that, Jay, is look at also, like you said, if you look at the bar previous, right? It enters, it goes just a tiny bit, goes up a little bit, but then basically heads straight down, right? When it hits the where it finished at, or it hit its bottom and it came back up just a little bit off the bottom. So it didn't finish at the dead low. It didn't close at the dead low. Okay, that next bar starts at that same level, right? And it basically goes down a few ticks and then right back up. So what that does is confirm the low from the previous bar and tells you that basically there's support there. Okay, and that way you could feel good about entering because you already demonstrated support on two consecutive bars. And so again, like you said, that's kind of a lot of the classic reversal signs is that something I wouldn't necessarily call that an exhaust because it's not very far down, but it's barely outside the support, the blue line there. But those
Yeah.
are a lot of the indicators. Like in my trading plan, one of the things for a reversal is it's got to be outside bar there, the VolPro reaction support level, and
Yeah.
then move back into it. Well, you see, look at that. As soon as it opened up, it was inside of it, and so that again, that offered additional support. So you had the previous bar low, you have the VolPro reaction support level, and you have the price action that's pushing up. So you had three things basically telling you that this wants to now go back up. Now, how far, we don't know. Nobody knows, but hopefully that let's see here. We got, yep, two closes below the mid envelope. Yeah, basically, let's see here. You have your closes on your 10K. Well, okay, let's see. I'm looking here. Yeah, well, technically you had three closes below the middle of the envelope, at least on John. Now I have to adjust because uh, Big J is using a Ninja Trader and I use Sierra charts, so mine are slightly different. So I'm having to adjust my explanation here. Yeah, Moku, you see there, you have three bars that actually closed below the middle of the envelope. So I mean, technically that would be a downtrend. Okay, and also um, you got lower highs and lower lows. Okay, but notice on the bar where we entered the trade, we did not get a lower low. So that's yet another indicator that there's support there, that something's holding that price up. And that would also tell you because it didn't go below the one previous to it. So that's another sign. So yeah, basically it was trying to go on a downtrend, but it reversed. Yeah, and the 50K was in congestion for sure. And it basically cycled down to the bottom of the envelope and then pushed back up within the same bar. So although it finished back above there at the top, at the time when it was live, it was in congestion. So hopefully that answers your question. If you have any more, yeah, please, or if we missed something, let us know. But that's the best way I can explain it.
Yeah, I can't even really add anything to that. For me, I always trust in the 50 as well, the 50K.
Hmm.
And we were at the bottom of the envelope. The market's bullish as heck overall. Like how much lower do you really expect this thing to go? And I mean, once that 10K, I've studied these reversals both in back testing and real time, and it gets to a point where you can just tell by how the bar is behaving. And also the footprint. The sellers were getting nothing for their efforts. So that was another little hint. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, yeah. For me, I waited
it's the whole
until.
picture. It's the whole picture. It's you got to
Mhm.
you got to practice just putting it all together in real time and being able to pull the trigger.
Let's see here. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Moku, because yeah, it basically entered. If you look at the start of that bar, it entered or started in or opened inside the support level, that blue line, at least on the charts that John has up there. Yeah, Jay's charts. Let's see, and let me look on mine. Yeah, on mine as well. So we went from outside to inside of that support level. So again, no. Let's see. Ah, yeah, please, man. Thank you. We love all the likes we can get. Like and subscribe, help us out. But yeah, no, it's this is one of those things too. That this is one thing that Andy always preaches, which is no one part of this indicator is stronger than the other necessarily. They all work together. So you have to use the whole thing in context. Um, and again, you're going to hear this like a broken record. Basically multiple time period analysis. We did that before the market opened. We took a look at. We start with the uh, going out to the yearly, the quarterly, the monthly, the weekly, all of that showing that that it was bullish, and that's how we kind of also know the daily bias, which is bullish. And so when you use that, and when intraday, when we're talking about higher time frames and multiple time period analysis, I trade with the daily, the 50K, and the 10K. And for those of you that don't know and that are used to time-based charts, probably should explain that too. Here at VolPro Edge, most of us trade. Some of us trade still using time-based charts, but they still look like this, but they're just based on the 15-minute or whatever. But a lot of us like to use the volume-based chart, which is 10,000 volume. So the one on the bottom on Jay's that you're seeing on the screen there, that's 10,000 contracts. okay, of the NQ, and the one above it is a higher time frame of 50,000 contracts. Because what we believe is that it's more important on the actual contracts traded than that time has passed. It's more of an indicator of strength, and it's a more of an indicator of what's really going on, is basing your charts off of volume. But think of these as the 15-minute and the 1 hour. They really kind of closely correlate. So if you don't have access to this, and if you're trying to follow along, it would basically be an hour and 15 minutes. The bottom one would be a 15-minute, and we don't need to. Some people go into lower time frames for entries, but really the analysis takes place at this level. Because we're not trying to scalp for just a couple of points. That's really not. You can do that if that's your style, if that's your plan. Go ahead. But we're trying to identify a little bit stronger moves, a little bit more substantial moves, and so these time frames tend to work out really well. And so the 50K is obviously the higher time frame, so that's going to be the leader, and then the 10K is going to follow behind, and that's really what we put together there. All right,
Man,
where are we
I
at
really
now?
liked that trade. I was proud of that trade this morning. I mean, it's
Yeah,
nothing new to us, but it's just like I said, it never gets old, dude. It never gets old.
never.
It's the exact same amount of awesome every time.
Yeah, looks like we're charging up a little bit more. I'm going to grab a little ground here. So now we have a higher high. So we're definitely still establishing a decent trend here, but not very big bars. They're kind of small. We got creeping up. What did we get to? 40. Let's see
Yep,
how
we're
how.
pushing 40 right now.
And on the daily, we've got that core DML sitting at right around 100, 105. So just above that oncoming extension right now. So it's definitely showing. I'd like to see us get a little bit more distance between these DMLs here on the oncoming to give us some room. We're definitely, buyers are here, man. Buyers are the bulls are leading the charge here.
Yep, there's no
Very
doubt about
nice.
that.
Very nice. What do we have? We're up almost 500 points, man. Woof. Look at that.
Yeah, it's definitely hard to get long up here.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're going to find out what the tolerance is for today before sellers step back in and either people take profit or you know people start selling to cover their positions or whatever. Let's see. Let's see here. Moku's asking, what about that 10K pocket? Which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the one? Let's see here. I'm not seeing one right now. I mean, we're kind of in a little bit of an extended resistance pocket, but we're above it, so that would definitely be support and pushing us up like it is. Yep. Let's see, man. Yeah, we're over 700 on the footprint, so the buyers are there. There's a lot of hope and whatever. Oh, okay, you're not Moku. Which one? Who are you, Jungle? What do we know you as? Let's see if he's going to leave it a mystery. uh,
Well,
yeah,
the viewers have about a 10-second delay.
right. Well, and just so you all know too, again, if you're not familiar, we've got another chat. We've got over at volproedge.com. We've got a day trading chat where we've kind of come to know a lot of people and whatnot. But then when they come on YouTube, they have different names and stuff. So we're not always sure who everyone is. Oh, so sorry about that. I've been calling you Moku this whole time. All righty. What do we got here? We're coming up on the end of this bar. Looks like we've stretched out these oncoming DMLs a little bit. We might have room for another little good move up. It's not so compact and tight. I like that. Let's see if we get a pullback on this next bar, somewhere around the 20 level as it's looking at
Yeah.
now. I might be interested in that, but we'll see.
Well, this 50K, we've got double course. I mean, we still got a lot to go on this current 50K bar, but
Hmm.
these double cores here, the score here, we do have some resistance to contend with.
Yep,
I
yep.
need to move this down. Well, we're about 210 points from my entry earlier.
Woo! Can you imagine?
Yeah. No, I don't dwell on hindsight like that. Like I'm perfectly happy with
Mm-mm.
my
Oh,
my 82
100%.
point my 82 points or whatever it was.
100%. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I'm happy. I mean, honestly, I can't tell you how far I've come in this journey, but I'm happy if I end up here today. I don't have an ego about big numbers at this point. Those will come later. And hopefully,
I know.
hopefully some of the viewers too can identify with us. Again, we're not flashy. You're not going to see any Rolexes or Lambos or mansions or anything like that. We're not flexing. We're just trying to be traders, just to learn the craft and get better a little bit every day, and take you along on the ride as we learn. And we're happy to share this with you and show you guys what we're doing, and we hope it resonates with some people.
Yeah, we're not here to show you big P&Ls. We're here to show you how to get points. We're always going to talk in terms of points, not dollars. So whatever those points translate for you is that's your reality. Whether you trade 2 micros, 2 minis, 5 minis, 7 micros, whatever world you're living in, our
That's
job
it.
is to show you where the points are and how to get them.
Yeah, because again, that comes back to your risk management, your trade management, your psychology. Those are all going to be limited. And let me tell you, if you're struggling, if you're not sure what you're doing, or you're having, you're too many ups and downs, and if let me tell you, if trading is stressing you out, I'm telling you right now, you're size too big.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
it's you got to size down, and it doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. And so that's why we say we're looking at points because
Oh,
that's what
dude,
matters.
hold that
Because
thought. Hold that
go
thought.
ahead.
We're running here. We are
Yeah, yeah,
running here.
you sure
We are
are.
breaking through.
Look at that. Another charge up. But yeah, what I'm saying is basically if you can get yourself to a consistent, level of performance, most days, again, it's the market. It's never going to be consistent every day. But if you can get yourself to a certain performance, you can make those points worth whatever your psychology can handle. And that's why some people make, a couple $100, some people make a couple thousand, some people make 100,000, whatever. Again, that's everybody's in their own ship, and you got to make those points. But but the points are the points. So that's really at the basic level of why we're ex- making this example here is, yeah, you see some dollar values and we may talk about it, but that's not our focus. Our focus is getting good trades, getting solid trades, and growing over time so that those points become more valuable. But if you try to do that without consistency, you're just asking to get wrecked.
Yeah, that's for damn sure.
All right, here. Let's see. We had a little good push. Was there any kind of wasn't big enough to be for any news or anything? Did we have anything going on today, by the way, on the news
No,
front?
no. All we had was consumer confidence at 10 o'clock. That's coming past.
Gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, we're past
It
that.
came
So
in. It came in a little better than expected, which boded
okay,
well for the bull case. But
okay. Yeah, dude, I'm seeing these oncoming DMLs are really starting to open up. So
yep.
they're not as quite as tight as they were. So I would love to get a pullback to my plan calls for me to wait until it pulls back here to this VolPro Edge reaction support level, which is this blue line. So if we can get a, like right now, if we could get a pullback to about 23, I'd probably be interested. On the oncoming, somewhere around 50 or so, 58, 60. So we'll see what happens. But we do have double cores. That's one thing too, is that when we call these these double cores, these two yellow dots on the oncoming, when they're stacked tight together like that, it kind of amplifies the power of both of them. So when there's a little separation, it's like a magnet. When they're together like that, though, it's almost like it creates a lot of resistance to push through, or there's a lot of support to build off of, depending on where price is compared to those, if price is above them or below them. So we'll have to keep an eye out on that for sure before jumping out in traffic. But we'll see where they end
Yeah,
up.
you always want to look both ways before crossing the road.
Yeah, this is real life Frogger,
Real life,
jump out
yeah, real
jump out
life.
in traffic and get run over. All right, very good, very good. Looks like we're getting some love and support from Andy over there on the day trading chat. Thank you, Andy. Man, yeah, looks like we're in a little bit of a lull here. We got a little bit of selling pressure on the footprint, so somebody's trying to pump the brakes. We'll see if that lasts. I'm interested to see where this 10K bar closes. I have a feeling it's going to close below those double cores, and if it does, then we'll probably get the pullback. But I don't know. We'll see. All got to see how it plays out. Yeah, and Jungle says he's still unprofitable, but yeah, that's all part of the journey, man. We all go through those things, and I would say, for myself, I'm probably a break even. I have some good successes, but then I go through periods of drawdown and still struggle all the time. So yeah, it's something that we all have to deal with. And I don't know, I don't know what your plan is. I don't know what your process is, but um, that's one thing that Andy's really good about is if you have a problem, if you can identify, a little bit or describe it, that's what I did is I went to him and I wrote him and I said, here's what I'm doing. Here's what I'm not doing. Here's what and first thing he said was, where's your trading plan? So, to start with that, taking the course, learning the charts, learning the language, that's great. But that's kind of like when you're learning a foreign language and you really only speak a few words, you can get your point across, but it's not very eloquent. It's not very pretty. It's a little
Yeah.
bit of a struggle. And, forcing me to, you know, put my trading plan actually to paper and actually articulate what am I looking for? What am I waiting for? What are my signs? What are the things that I have to do? That was a really good exercise for me. And I resisted at first. Oh, wait a minute. We have a good price action right here, a good level. If we'll see how this behaves during this bar. But yeah, this might be an okay place to get involved if we can, although I don't like those double cores up above. Yeah, but anyway, that trading plan, that written trading plan really gave me, um, and I did it over a weekend. I just took time and reflected, and it was hard, and um, I had to really kind of commit. What are the things that I want to do, and that really started and laid the groundwork, for trying to help improve things. So, like I said, I would call myself a break-even trader right now, because I'm slowly grinding up on these evals, but I've been working on these same 50K evals for a few months, and I took a lot of drawdown before I had my trading plan in place. And once I got the trading plan in place, it stopped the bleeding and helped me start grinding to recovery. So yeah, that's where I'm at now. So I don't know if you identify with that, but you got to
Well, for
just keep
some
keep trying.
for yeah, oh yeah, you can't. That'd be the worst thing is to give up. Obviously, keep trying. But I mean, I've said it before, and I'll continue to shout it from the high heavens. But you're doing really well, Rick, for how new you are.
Oh, thanks, man.
Like I genuinely mean that. Like it's I don't know if it's just because like you have a lot of life experience and you just tackle things from an experience point of view. You know what I mean? I mean I find that helps. I mean obviously it's way different than some 18-year-old dummy. You know, we're all dummies at 18. It's not anything against anybody that's 18, but when you're 18, 20 years old, you think you got it all figured out.
Right.
Think your shit
I
don't stink, but you're just a fucking idiot, right? So when you get a little older, you tackle things a bit differently. But I mean, and as far as our friend here, I'm still unprofitable. Like if you tune in to this show religiously every day, just like how you should be showing up to trading, I promise you that you will get better. That is my promise to you. I You will get better at this. Just continue to show up, rain or shine, be dedicated, and you'll see
hmm
you'll see the results.
Well, and I hear a lot of talk too, and if you go in the rest of the world and they say, "Oh, day trading's a scam. No one makes money. 95% of the people lose money." You could choose to get caught up in that, but I would say this, and you talked about like life experience, right? And yeah, I came to this game with a little bit of life experience and stuff like that, so I think it does help. But one thing I've learned, even outside of here, is nothing that's worth it comes easy. There's always a price to pay. There's always a barrier to entry. And that's why people that sit around and they look and they don't see it, and they experience a little bit of setback or a little bit of defeat and they give up. They quit, and
Yeah,
sometimes right before they were about to break through, that's when they give up, because life doesn't make this easy, and learning a language is hard. Learning, so this is definitely right in line with that, of learning a new language. You have to leave the old you behind and become somebody different, and that is a painful process, and most people are not willing to do that. But I would say this, I like when they say, well, 95% of people lose money that stay in it a year or more. And I would say that's probably pretty accurate. I believe that. However, what they don't say is the people that don't quit after that year, how many of those make it? And I'll bet you it's a lot more. And it's the same thing when you look at starting any kind of business. Most people who start a business, no matter what kind of business it is, will fail. But they don't.
yep.
But to them, that's more legitimate than this business. And I say it's the same thing. Becoming successful, starting anything, doing anything, it takes a lot of courage, man. It takes a lot of grit and determination and courage. And so you gotta find that in yourself, and you gotta keep going, because the quitters are the ones, they're gonna whine and cry and say it was too hard and they're gonna quit. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with quitting. There's nothing wrong with that. But then you can't complain, right? You can't you can't have it easy, because if it was easy, think about this. What would society be if 50% of the people who tried this were successful, right? No one would go anywhere. No one would do anything. We'd all be sitting in front of our computers printing money for whatever reason. And so it's an
Yeah, and
elite
a
club.
loaf of bread would be $400.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, that's the thing, is that this is, um, this is hard, but think about people who play sports. Big J, you can attest to this. How many people that you played hockey with actually, quote unquote, made it? Was it more than 5 or 10%?
Uh,
Probably not. Probably
uh,
1 or 2%.
well, so I hung around in that world though, so I
Yeah,
naturally, but I mean the people who make it to the pros less than 1%.
yeah, yeah. So nobody
Yeah,
criticizes people for trying that, right? Nobody criticizes somebody for opening a business or trying to do some e-marketing or do some kind of drop shipping business or do, a brick and mortar, sandwich shop or a fast food place. Or nobody criticizes that, because they but really the failure statistics are the same across the board. If you want to be great at anything, it's going to cost you. It's going to take a lot
yeah,
of effort,
that's
and it's going to take a lot of
yeah,
lot
that's
of
actually that's exactly like what I was gonna add. Like you can have whatever you want if you're willing to pay the price. Like you can like shit doesn't go on sale. Like you can have you can have a Ferrari if you're willing to pay for it.
There you go,
You know
brother.
what I'm saying? Like you can be a successful trader if you're willing to pay the price of what it takes to
Yeah.
be one, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Absolutely.
nowhere close to I'm nowhere close to where I want to be, but what I have gained already, I have absolutely paid the cost of admission. Like,
Absolutely. I've heard it. It reminds me of a saying I heard that says, success can never be owned. It's only rented, and rent is due every day.
yeah, that's
So,
actually, yeah, that's I have heard that before too. That's a good one.
so, so pay up, motherfucker.
Yeah. Pay up.
Pay that rent. Got to pay that rent. So I don't know. I don't know if our words are helpful for you, Jungle, but I feel for you, and I know it's a struggle and it's hard, but keep your chin up, and that's what I've had to fight back many, many times of having bad weeks, bad days, and yeah, it's a son of a bitch for sure. Today happens to be a good day though, so far. That's why I don't want to mess it up taking any shitty trades. So again, we may not be as taking as many trades as other people on YouTube. We may not be as active in the market as other people, but we're really trying to focus on quality trades and showing you what's possible. And we're not getting a bunch of free accounts, and we're not trading paper, and we're not, uh, while that might be entertaining sometimes, but we're trying to show you what the real world is. And for us anyway, this is the part of the journey where we're at.
This is exactly what the screen says. Real traders, real results. Like it,
Yeah.
yeah, sure. We're perfectly capable of getting a donation demo account or donation eval accounts every week and full porting for the sake of entertainment. Oh, look, I made 17,500 today, taking 10 minis long. Like that's bullshit, guys.
Right,
That's
right, right,
bullshit.
right.
Like
Yeah,
we're here to show you how the system works, how to get the points, how to be a real trader.
yeah,
None of
yeah,
that
for sure.
bullshit.
Yeah, and I love seeing too, like a lot of these people are starting to get outed, because people are getting smart. They're realizing that, and I really hope that people come to more shows like ours. And there's very few of them out there, but of real stuff, and real time trading and real trading, and not just playing around.
Real honest insight and education, not just the fluff. Some
Yeah,
good stuff for
yeah.
entertainment. Yeah.
But a lot of these fake guys have been outed as far as being paper traders, and again, I guess once they get some a little bit of a success, or do something, they can have their own servers. They can fake their results. They can make it say anything they want. So they can sit there and where they make their money is selling prop firm, being affiliates of prop firms, selling courses, selling information that's chewed up and buggered up. And again, they're not making their money actually trading. And that's what we're trying to do a little differently here, which is, again, it might be a little slower, might be a little bit less entertaining, or full of fire, but that's what we're here to do, is educate ourselves and help educate you on VolPro Edge, and you know see where this journey can take us. I'm excited about
Yeah,
it.
exactly. I mean, there's a besides all the actual fuckery of like actually like faking stuff, there are those douchebags out there. But I mean, taking 5 or 10 minis on a frickin' on a prop firm account is not. There's nothing impressive about that. It's cheap to do.
Right,
It's
right.
it's it's really there's no substance there. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, don't get me wrong. Prop firms are amazing for the trading industry. It's a low barrier to entry.
Hmm.
It's all positive. It's all positive. I don't think there's any negative. It lets people learn how to trade and not ruin their kids' college fund or their lives. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right, 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 right.
But where I'm going with this is these guys copy trading 10, 20 accounts, ripping minis. Like there's just when you really break it down, there's nothing impressive about that. It's
Right, right.
you
Well, and
know
for the ones who are
the
really
premise
doing
of
it,
the
that's
premise.
cool. But
Yeah, exactly. Oh, exactly. But I mean, we're here to show you how to get the points in the market and how to tackle the market and what that translate like I said before, what that translates for you in the world you live in, that's cool. We're just here to show you how to get the points.
Yep, yep.
And
Yeah,
this
I think
market is running, folks.
right.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, it's not running that hard, but we're steady up. We're steady
Yeah,
up.
we're grinding up. We're grinding. I think Andy uses the term melting up. We're pretty much melt. It's kind of because it's kind of like a meltdown, but it's a melt up. We're just it's like lava. Just grinding away, grinding away. But it's really, for me, it's really untradeable. I guess if you were swing trading or doing something a little bit different, this works out fine. But yeah, for me, I need a little bit more volatility, a little bit more movement, and so we'll see. We'll be patient and see what happens. We got another probably 20 minutes or so for the show, and see how things go, and then decide from there where we're at.
Yeah.
I'd like to
And I mean,
see.
guys, if go ahead, Rick.
No, I say I'd like to see this, maybe get a nice flush down, get a new batch of sellers in here, either taking profit or covering positions and push back down. But we'll see if we get it.
Yeah. Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, in terms of like taking trades and stuff on air, like we said before, we're not just gonna take trades to take trades, but I mean, if if we legitimately get two, three, four setups, we're gonna take them.
Hmm.
Right now, we today we caught the prime trade. I mean, yes, in hindsight, we could have held longer, but we hit our targets, and that's cool. But
Right.
that was the prime trade today. Nothing else has really set up with foresight. In hindsight, we could have got in again, but that's hindsight trading, and we don't do that here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, there
Yeah.
was
That
there was
doesn't
no
work.
prime opportunity to get back into the market. But yeah, if there's trades, we're gonna take them, guys. And that's all I got to say about that.
That's all I got to say about that. It's like a box of chocolates.
You can sue me if
uh,
you want to.
yeah, we are really like we're this these oncoming cores and extension DMLs have really kind of clogged the drain here. They're really causing a lot of overhead resistance. So every little point that we're gaining at this point is coming at a big effort. And so either we've got a we'll see on this 50K we're above the core DMLs. I don't know. I don't know if we're quite in exhaust territory, but we're cruising up there. But we'll see what this next one. We're going to click over here in a couple hundred contracts, 300 or 400 contracts, and see what that'll tell us what's going on. And again, typically these markets have been crazy. Good move in the morning, and then it like takes lunch for a couple 3 hours, and then it comes back to life later in the day. So that may be another situation that we're at today.
Yep. Honestly, I mean, sounds lame, but if I don't get another opportunity today, I'm totally cool.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm happy.
The old me might not have said that, but
Right, right. Yeah,
I need a fucking trade, goddammit. I need to make some money.
yeah. Well, we've talked about this quite a bit, Jay, is that uh, we've been trained since we were little, that activity is productive, right? And sitting around and waiting
For
is
sure.
unproductive. And so trading is the opposite, man. Trading is not an active sort of thing. I mean, I suppose it could be. There's people out there that take hundreds of trades a day and are fine, and that fits their nervous system and fits their whatever. But um, the more I do this, the more longer I've been here, the more I'm it's sinking in and realizing that less is more. Letting the market do its thing, and we're not here to catch every opportunity. We're here to catch prime opportunities because it's
Yeah.
just like a casino in that the longer you're in the market, the more chance the more risk you're taking. So
Yeah.
everybody's got a different
Especially,
risk tolerance.
especially, especially trading NQ, man. That thing will fuck your bitch, slap you in the face, and not think twice about it. It'll sleep great at night. So you gotta
Yep, yep.
You gotta pick your spots wisely because
Take your lunch money and
it's
leave
a
you crying.
yeah it's yeah.
Mm, man, feel good today, man. I got up early, went to the gym, got everything done. Get ready for the market, do the thing. Feels good, man. Feels good.
Yeah, it was because usually you're bright and early to send a message into the chat or contact me or
Hmm.
whatever. We were starting to push almost 9 o'clock, and I was like, oh fuck, like I just mean because like I kind of know your patterns by now, right? So it's like
Yeah, yeah.
just from like past life experience, like when someone's like MIA like that kind of it's like my mind starts to go like, oh, is he okay? Like is something happening? You know what
Right.
I mean? Like it's just
I
like
get it.
that's why I sent you a message on WhatsApp. I'm like, dude, are you all right? Are you good?
Yeah, no, everything's good. I'm really trying now to, especially down here in the heat, man, trying to go to the gym in the afternoon. It's like imagine going to the gym in a sauna, just in a hot box. So it's hard to get
Um,
motivated to go do that. And look, man, we're setting up a little bit of a support pocket here on the 10K. I just noticed. Let's see how this forms up. But
I would
yeah, so
love to get down to I would love to get down to 30,000 even because I think we bounce from there.
yeah, that's again logical round level. But yeah, so I'm trying to get up earlier and get going and get because I got to get got to get this in. That's another thing is that I truly believe that you can't just show up and show discipline on the charts. You got to show discipline in the rest of your life. It's going to be a reflection
Hmm.
because when you come and sit down, not to get too hippy dippy on you, but the market when you interact with it, it's like a mirror. It's a reflection. And it's going to show you who you are. And so I think if the rest of your
100%.
life, if the rest of your life is a mess, you know, and there's a lot of good stuff out there, but get up, make your bed, do the things, start good habits, good little things, little by little. If your house is dirty, if you're dirty, if things are not going right, there's no way you're going to show up and trade well consistently over time. So that's
Hmm.
part of my thing is I'm trying to keep tighten up those areas. I've been decent about it, but there's always room for improvement. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. So yeah, I'm trying to get up early, get those things checked off, do the things I know I need to do. Keep the diet clean, keep the activity level up, and yeah, man, so that I can show up and trade the way I'm supposed to, and I'm not fighting all that other stuff. So
Discipline across the board, buddy.
that's
That's
it,
it.
man. That's it. You gotta, what kind of reflection do you want to see when you look in the mirror? That's literally and figuratively, it works both ways because this market is
Small,
going to show
small,
you who you are.
small dick, big barrel.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, what are we doing here? It's teasing down, but it's not jumping yet. We still got
I would
I don't
love
know.
something into the closer to 30,000. That would be sick.
Yeah, yeah. Problem is like our last trough or our last change of structure was back at like 870-ish, somewhere in there. So I don't think we'll get down that far. I mean, stranger things have happened, but this is almost like a little KLR here forming up on the 10K, but we're only about halfway through this bar, so we'll see if that holds. I mean, like if we were to
Yeah.
close right here, I would probably be a buyer right here. But
Well,
because look at all that support we got on the oncoming DMLs below price right now. The only thing above price is
hmm.
that congestion. I don't know where it's going to print when it finally goes, but um, yeah, dude, this is like this blue sky up there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
these DMLs tend to get to when the volume gets to about 8,000, 9,000, somewhere in there, that you'll see them shift. So there's something in the calculation that they make their final kind of push before they're set for the next bar. So I don't have the prognostication skills to see where those are going to end up, but we'll wait to see another couple thousand contracts here, and we'll get a picture. Yeah,
It's
and this
such
is
a
a
nice
brand new
day here
50K.
today.
Is it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we
I'll
started
be
rainy
going.
season.
Yeah, I'll be going for a nice stroll once we get off the air here. Go
Oh, good
inside.
deal. Good deal. Yeah, we started our rainy season, which means that basically right about this time of year it rains like for at least an hour a day. At some point, but it still stays hot, so it doesn't really
What
matter.
do you What do you do during rainy season? Just stay in the
Same thing
house.
as normal. Same thing as normal. There's no reason to stay out of the rain. I mean, you get a little bit wet, but it's not cold and rainy, so it's not miserable. You just wet. Yeah, because it's still going to be 30 degrees and higher in your. So those of us in this, those of you in the Celsius category, if you're in Fahrenheit, it's like 80, 85. So yeah, even though it's raining, it's not terrible. It's just, and sometimes it's pretty light until we get to October. October is like monsoon-ish season where it can rain for 3, 4 days straight without stopping, and it just keeps on going. So that's pretty. Then you're just kind of stay in the house and hunker down. But like
Yeah,
in this case,
sounds like sounds like our winters in Canada. It just fucking snows for
yeah,
3 goddamn days. Snows for 3 goddamn days.
yep,
Uh, oh yeah.
yeah. I'm interested to see where this is going here on this 10K. Yeah, is it going to turn over and dump, or is it going to just take a breath and push on up? I don't know.
I think we get a. It could pull back a little more from here, but uh,
Yeah,
I'm
got true
thinking
average sitting at
finish. We're gonna finish the day on somewhat of the highs. I think.
yeah, for sure. On the 50K on mine, the true average is sitting right around 60. So, and then the core is at 40, and then support is down around 15. So we've got a little line there of where it could pull back to, but it's interesting to see where this is going to go, how far, because we still got almost 300 on the footprint for buyers right now, even though the price is pushing down. So there's definitely some the sellers are pressuring, but buyers are there to try to push it back up. They're just not getting anything for their effort.
Even the 30,050 level could get interesting.
Hmm.
We'll see. The closer to 30,000 we get, the more comfortable I'll
Hmm.
feel.
Okay, I can buy off on that. I'd love to get another prime opportunity and close the show out with another nice trade, but we'll see. That might be asking too much. We're tickling the top of that true average on the 50K. We're still positive on the footprint, 260-ish. That's the only thing keeping this thing where it's at, it looks like. And let's see here. Yeah, your 10K is still inside that pocket. Mine's starting to eke just outside of it a little bit. So I don't know. If it goes too far outside that pocket, I might be waiting. I suspect it might have more downside to it if we close a little bit lower than this. We got about 1,000 contracts to go.
Yeah,
I think
I would love to see it come down a little bit more.
yeah. Well, definitely now at this point too. If we close on the dead low of this, I will be waiting. But if we push down and then pop back up a little bit, let's see.
We got about
Couple.
400 contracts left.
Yep. I don't know. Something tells me we've still got a little bit more ways to go down because this thing is still pushing. So I'm going to be patient, and we're going to close below the core DML on the oncoming, I believe. Oh, we got just above it or at it. Yeah, this is a tough call. kind of in no man's land a little bit.
Well, according to the 10K, we could push up from here.
Hmm. Kind of a coin
I mean,
flip
we've
for
got
me.
we've got this. Yeah, we've got the support. I just want to see it take a little dip. I want to see it take a little dip down. I would feel closer around, like I said before, 30-50 would be nice with that nice half number.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, NQ likes those 50 levels.
Come on, get going.
Yeah, it's not convincing me right now, the way it's moving. It's creeping. I'll be right back.
Yep.
All right. Hmm.
Come on, push down, baby.
Yeah, I would like to see a little move down, a little bit more. Just not a lot of juice right now. Not a lot of
Yeah,
volatility.
it's very sluggish, very slow. Europe's gonna start closing in about half an hour, so we should,
Hmm.
in theory, we should get this little move down with maybe a little bit of selling, people closing their positions and whatnot.
Right, right.
But
Yeah, the price action's a little indecisive right now, which is, that's fine. We can wait. This is all part of the game, man. Part of the, again, this is what the patience comes in and not jumping in and the FOMO and all that stuff. So get to practice it every day. Although if you look at the 50K, we are definitely in a nice uptrend. We'll see if, as long as this doesn't pull back too far and we get another higher high, that's going to be a pretty good indication of how the afternoon might go. We'll see.
mhm.
But we've already made on our daily, we've already made a higher high, higher low. So we're carrying some momentum into tomorrow, depending on where this finishes up. I don't know. I can't help but still feel like we got to fill the gap somewhere, or that gap up over the weekend, but on yesterday, but
Yeah,
maybe not.
that's miles away now.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go. Let's keep moving down here.
You got your 50, but yeah, I don't. The way this price action's moving, I don't think it's Very good, very good. Now, if we close above this core DML here, if we push up a little bit off of there, this might be heading back up again. We'll see where this ends up. But right now it's over 400 on the footprint of sellers, so it's going to be interesting whether this continues to the downside or it's just a little breather. But yeah, I would sure like to see the little bit of momentum pick up here for sure.
Yeah.
Yep, still over 400. Strong selling pressure. Starting to lighten up a little bit though, it looks like. About 1,200 more contracts to go on this bar.
Yeah.
Well, I'm seeing on the 50K, looks like we could go down to around 15 or so, and then push back up from there. We'd still be well in our uptrend. Yeah, I like you. I think that 30,000 level probably looks pretty tasty right about now. If we get
Yeah, I
down
don't know
there.
if we're gonna get it anymore. I don't know if we're gonna
Hard.
get it
Yeah,
anymore.
we're already pushing back up. Looks like, yeah.
Yeah,
Here we
yeah,
go. I think this is going to go up now. I really
yeah.
do.
So do I. Um,
Not. Got that true average and core DML right there. We're above the support level. And if this pushes up above
I
that,
took a buy.
oh, did you? Let's see. Nice.
Yeah,
Where was
yeah.
your entry at?
Come on, get in.
Where was your entry at?
I'm a little laggy here.
Okay.
Oh, I gave me a crappy one, 57.
Woo. All right. Well, let's keep going, man. Let's get this going. Let's see what it looked like.
Oh,
Problem is here is you
I might
got,
have to. I
yeah,
have to cut this.
you got all the way down
I
to
wanted that 10K to hold.
yeah. No, it wasn't ready yet. Because you got all the way down to 30,000 before you hit that next DML. So unfortunately, that's a pretty wide stop. That's the main thing keeping me out at this point. Is I would like to see price get above that VolPro reaction resistance level somewhere around 60 something, 62, 63, and then I'd be more confident in the continuation up. Oh, here comes the sellers. Yep, pushing down over 300 all of a sudden, like bam. So yeah, no, this thing is not done going down. All right. What's the tape looking like? We still got good tight margins here in the or spread 1-2 ticks. So yeah.
Order canceled.
Yeah, it's squeezing down over just around 500 on the footprint for sellers. So yeah, there's definitely no. Better to stay out of the way for a minute. Be patient.
Yep.
Yep. Now it's over 600, pushing 700. Yeah, this is a big push down. Be interesting to see where this stops. We are on the 50K. Let's see. We're right into that support level, extension DML. So,
Oh, what the fuck?
we're outside the support. So now that's resistance.
I took a buy at 30,013.
Okay. Well, let's go. I hope you get it, man. Hmm. Got about 1,300 contracts to go on this 10K. If this gets a nice strong close, I think you might be in good shape, man. That was a good snag.
Yeah. Yep.
As long as it stays up there. We're still about 500 on the footprint, though, on sellers. So they're going to have to go away or get
Okay.
tired. Yeah, yeah. But it looks like they're starting to whittle down now. Yep. There we go. This close is going to be really good, man. I hope it, another 500 to go. Looks like the volume's picking up a little bit. So somebody's got their interest peaked. I think if this, yeah, closes in the 40s somewhere, I think you'll be in good shape, man. Needs to get up a little more. There we go. Yep, yep. There, I think you're in good shape, man. You're above true average. You're at the core. Oh, come on now. This is a tough spot. Buyers need to step in. Give our boy Jay some support.
Hmm.
Come on, Seabiscuit. Come on, Seabiscuit.
It's gonna take a bit to play out. This will be a
Yep. Yeah, this has got a lot of traffic though. Now it's pushing down. Now the sellers are coming back in. They're going to
right.
test you. They're going to test you.
Oh, are they ever?
Yeah, yeah. I would say if this breaks 30,000, then we're just on a continuation of the downtrend. Not yet. It hasn't yet. Let's see. Are we heading back to the opening range here? That's kind of far away right now, but That is the question, though. How far are we going to go down before it turns back around? It's acting like there's some support here of some kind.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. All right. All right. You still got some dog in this fight.
Yeah. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, we just need the buyers. Another round. Push this on up. Get it up. Get it through this traffic here in the near the middle of the envelope on the 10K. Yeah, because if we can get up there and regain like 50, then yeah, I think you're in a lot better shape then. And right now it looks like the sellers are whittling down. We're just farting around about 200 now. So there's still a few stragglers sticking around fighting this thing. Come on. Yeah, now we're down to about 150. So I think it's slowly turning your way, man.
Yeah, let's do it, folks.
Let's hope it continues. Let's go. Come on. Very good, very good. Now we're getting up on this 50K core DML. If we can push above that, that will be helpful for sure. Yeah, looks like another round of sellers is trying to make a little push here. Yeah, gonna test you again, huh? Yeah, this is a hotly contested zone here between about 315 and 340. Got a couple thousand more contracts to go. I mean, if this closes here, I think you're here or above. I think you're in all right shape.
Mm-hmm.
Let's hope.
It'll be all right.
Hope she keeps going. Yeah. Oof.
It's definitely tested me.
Oh,
I might have,
brother.
I might have to cut it.
Yeah, you're 400 on the footprint here. They're sellers, but now it's going down. So maybe they pushed and wore out. Let's hope. You're down under 300 now. But yeah, man, I don't know what it is, but something's there putting a lid on this and keeping it down. And every time it starts to whittle away, another new pressure comes down. Yeah, over 500 now again. So there's a concerted effort to push this price down. Although this isn't a terrible close and open of this new bar. And at this point, yeah, 50K is definitely showing that the up move is significantly slowed, if not stopped. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna cut it.
Yeah, these core DMLs are going to push down on this price, I think, unfortunately, down to this. Yeah, sellers are just stomping on the gas right now. It's almost 500 negative. Yep, here it goes.
Order filled.
Yeah, I just got
Womp, 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 womp. Hey, nice try, man. I mean, it really was in the middle. It could have gone either way.
yeah.
Because look at if you go back 2 bars on the 10K, that pushed nicely off of that. It pushed on even on the one before that. It pushed off the core. Then you pushed off the core again.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was hinting at something, but yeah, it didn't have enough gas to go all the way up.
I'm actually gonna get back in this. I think this 30,000 holds.
All right, you do
I
you,
think
boo.
yeah.
I'm not convinced right now, man. This is a taint tickler here, man. This is just a tease. So you get a little lower entry this time. You can throw it
Yeah,
up
I'm
on
in
the
at
screen.
30 10.
Okay, you can throw it up on the screen if you want. Oh, lordy, lordy. Yeah, we're sitting around negative 500 on the footprint. So we had the last 4 bars have been -3, -460, -500. Now we're at -400. So it's sellers are not wanting this price to go too much far above this. This is like makes me feel like there's either some big position that's slowly bleeding and selling off, a big position or something that's like just enough to keep a lid on it.
Gonna be looking for a move, hopefully above 30.50.
Yeah. Yeah, that would give you 30.52 or so would give you top of the envelope here. Put us in congestion on this 10K.
This doesn't want to bite.
Yeah. Yeah, there might be, I don't know, maybe there's some big position up here doing some profit taking or something. We got a resistance flash on the 10K. You got another flash on the support there. So I don't know, maybe usually that indicates some kind of a reversal or some kind of action coming. although it's crossed over. You got the support, reaction support, resistance level, sorry, crossed over the middle of the envelope here. So that's indicating some farther down to go, but man. Yeah, I can't make heads or tails of it right now, so I'm gonna sit out. All right. Well, we'll sit
No,
there
I
and
don't think it's gonna hold. I don't know. Hmm.
yeah, now you broke through 30,000. The tug of war continues.
Yep.
Yeah, this is a rough spot. Alrighty. Well, we can stick in this trade with you, see how this goes, and then wrap it up. And
Yep.
I think this is
No, I think I should probably cut this.
yeah, I'm not seeing much conviction out of it, to tell you the truth.
Well, I did before the way the 10K was acting, but it collapsed. But the only thing I got going for me now is we're in a bit of a 50 pocket.
Yep. Yep.
But
But if it breaks down too much farther from here, it's over.
yeah.
Got a new yeah. Although yeah, the pocket would be nice on this new 50K bar, but we'll see where
We're
price
back
goes
above
in the
30.
meantime. Yeah. We'll see where this goes. Maybe you were just a little bit early.
Maybe.
You can do it. Oh, good Lord, man. Yeah, I mean, you think look at the way this 10K bar formed. You push down, now it's pushing
Mhm.
almost back up to the opening.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Come on.
Yep. And the sellers are moving away on the footprint. We're down now under 300 for the first time in a while. So I don't know, man. Maybe you got some life in this still. Again, because we're not fortune tellers. We don't know yet. There we go. I think that's not a bad spot, man. Let's see how strong the sellers still are. See if they got, because we got the pocket on the 50K. We still closed above the middle of the envelope. I don't know, man. This might be all right. And if we clear 40, I think you're off to the races.
Mhm.
But yeah, ooh, nice. That's a nice move. Yep, yep, yep. Yep. I'm probably going to
Oh,
regret not
baby.
jumping in here at the 20 level, but I think this thing might have some legs, man. If we
Yep.
get a nice push here, 10, 15 points, I think you're in good shape. Man, oh, whew. Something is just pushing this down again. Back on the back. Sellers are back on the footprint. They're not going to make it easy for you, buddy.
That's all right. I got my holding pants on.
Nice. Good job. Good job. Yeah, this is going to test you for sure. This is not an easy spot. Yeah. Man, it's trying. It's trying for you. It really is.
Yep.
I mean, we do have a nice support with the cores and extension DMLs along the bottom there, which is nice on the 10K. So you got that going for you. 50K pocket, you got that going for you. Flash, support flash on the 10K, you got that going for you. So you got a lot of good things there, man. It could still
We
work
got
out.
psychological. We got the psychological 30K.
Yep. Yep. There's
Mark.
another one. So
So
we got a few
that's cool.
confluences. We'll see if it's if the
No,
probabilities
we're
are
getting whacked.
play in your
We're
favor.
getting whacked down pretty hard here.
Yep.
We're getting whacked down pretty hard.
What is that?
I love this fucker.
Hunger Games. May the odds forever be in your favor. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Ah, very cool. Ah, looks like we got Darren here. Okay. Ah, hey. Okay, yeah, looks like that's Darren. Okay. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Good to see you here. Thank you. Thank you. What's up, Darren? Rational 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Glad to have you here, man. Let's see. What does this want to do? Fill the gap below. Yep. All right. Man, this has been trying for you for the last couple of bars and just not having a good day. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, Darren, I think that was my question earlier is how far we're going to go down to do that. I don't know, maybe through the course of the rest of the day, maybe we'll seek down to about the lows, but I don't know. Right now it's yeah, I don't know. It's not looking good.
Yeah,
This
I'm
thing
out.
is just yeah, this thing is just yeah, here's another big push. Over 500 on the footprint, 600. Yeah, it's ripping.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
I gave it a shot.
I think we're on ice for longs for the next little bit. 75.16, 75.16. Very good, very good. All right. Well, I guess we can kind of wrap this up, do a recap, and see where we're at. You want to go back over anything on the trade that we caught at the beginning? Or you covered it?
If you want to do it, go ahead. Yeah, we've covered it a bunch. I mean, I don't know if there's any
Okay.
new viewers or not.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Darren's now with us. Yeah. Basically, Darren, we caught the long back on back around right near the open there. If you where the trough is on this current move up. Um, Back there, we caught a reversal off of that extension DML, and then the next push up was a nice little 75, 85 pointer for both of us. And that was it, man. That's been now I'm just seeing a long, slow grind down. We'll see how far it goes, but What's that? Yeah, no, no, just us guys on the microphone. Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, yeah, but no, it was a good trade. It was like the opportunity of the day. It looks like so far. I mean, I'm sure there'll probably be another one coming up. But thank you, Darren. Always good to have you, man. And yeah, I'm gonna probably
Give the stream a like and give the stream a
yeah
like and leave a comment. Leave a comment in the actual comment section if you could. That'll help
yeah
us out a
yeah
lot.
help us out. And yeah, we're gonna be doing this every day when the markets are open. And looking forward to it. And we're going to get better and better at this. Any suggestions, any hints, any help? Please, give us the feedback. We'd love to hear it. And we're just like we said, we're on this journey. We want to take you along with us and see how things go. Learning a little bit and getting better every day. You got any parting words there, Big J?
No, we had a great day. We caught some points. We followed our plan.
Yep.
It was a good day. Good day to start. Good way to start the week.
Very good. Very good. All right. Well, everybody out there, be safe, manage your risk, have fun, make money.
Yep. We'll catch you. We'll catch you tomorrow, guys. Same time, same channel.